Andor is over, guys, and outlets such as NPR's Culture section are contributing to the erasure of real Star Wars, of classic Star Wars. Check out this article by Glen Weldon. Andor's sword. It was about the Force, not the force of the Star Wars universe. He writes, in one corner of the Star Wars galaxy, you've got the evil Sith Lord, Emperor Sheev Palpatine. Actually, his name is not Sheev in real Star Wars. In pre-Disney continuity, crackling with Force lightning as he fries Jedi Master Mace Windu to a crisp, screaming, "Power! Unlimited power!" To me, that's very mocking of George Lucas's scene, of his character. And over in another corner, the much grubbier and lower profile one depicted on season 1 of Disney Plus's Andor. You've got the bootlicking, low-level fascist toady Cyril Karn standing at attention while he nervously answers his supervisor's question about whether he's modified his uniform. He goes on to describe George Lucas's vision for Star Wars in a somewhat demeaning manner. But in the second paragraph you see on the screen here, he says, but over on Andor, you've got villains like Cyril Karn. They're not exactly hiss-worthy, these pathetic, feckless strivers. They're constant angling for recognition and advancement, to say nothing of their obsession with the aesthetics of fascism. Piping, light tailoring makes them more eye-roll-worthy. Which is exactly why Andor works as freshly, singularly, and powerfully as it does. Yeah, we've never seen opportunistic Imperial officers vying for power ever in Star Wars before. The Star Wars film showed us an empire that was evil because it destroyed planets and chased down our dowdy heroes. Sure, there were always gray uniformed space Nazis. Wait a minute, that's not correct. The uniforms were olive, not gray. Wait, could he mean the ATST drivers? Or perhaps the crew pit members? Nah, this guy doesn't know anything about Star Wars. There is the Force, and there is force, blunt, brutal, and dehumanizing. In Andor, again and again, we watch the latter variety exert its dispassionate influence, not on entire planets, but on individual lives. The public display of Andor's father's corpse, Andor's arrest, and 6-year, no but really forever sentence for loitering, the exploitive, endless labor of Narkina 5, the appallingly chipper, matter-of-fact torture of Bix. The cumulative result was wrenching and personal and inevitably eerily relevant. No, it wasn't, and you're not as smart as you think you are, Glenn. Go back to the original trilogy, Star Wars: A New Hope. Luke finds the remains of his aunt and uncle, killed by the Imperials, sending him over the edge, wanting to become a Jedi and go on a mission with Obi-Wan Kenobi. He sees Obi-Wan Kenobi struck down by Darth Vader, which sends him over the edge again, wanting to destroy the Death Star and take up arms in resistance. Andor walked so Luke could skywalk. The Star Wars films argue that a galaxy can be saved from tyranny by a handful of heroes, and yes, a succession of easily exploited design flaws in space stations. Ooh, another shot there. Let's go to the last paragraph, but Andor shows us that the Empire's downfall is, and always was, inevitable. Skywalker or no Skywalker, it's baked in, the inescapable result of the system's utter disregard for the humanity of the people it seeks to exploit and control. No, I'm sorry, Glenn, it wasn't inevitable. Heroes are necessary. Luke, Han, Chewbacca are heroes that received medals. That's part of the myth. That's part of reality. Things don't happen because they should happen, because you think in your own mind that they're just. They happen because people make things happen. That's what makes them heroes.